Here we're going to be negating a quantified statement. A quantified statement is a statement that contains a term that expresses some sort of quantity. And the two types of quantified statements that we're going to be addressing are a universal quantified statement. And the way I look at a universal quantified statement is it has two extremes. It's either all or nothing. And the other quantified statement is an existential quantified statement. And an existential quantified statement is everything in between. So we have these extremes, all or every or none or nothing. And existential, think of existential means that something exists. So some part will exist. So the idea is that if we want to negate a statement such as all, if there's a statement that says all is this, if we can show that at least one is not that, then we've negated it. So I'm just going to put it not. If we have a universal quantified statement that says none or nothing is this, if we could show that at least one is, then we've negated it. And that's the approach. So with that, we can say that if I have a universal quantified statement that contains the word all, then to negate it, I'm going to say that some, I have to use an existential quantified statement, some are not. If I have a quantified statement that has the universal quantifier of none or nothing, then to negate it, I use the existential quantifier that some are. So with that idea in mind, then I can go back to my problems up here. As you can see, for A, some of the vehicles in the parking lot are SUVs. It's got an existential quantifier of some. So if I have some are ... SUVs, then to negate it, we're going to use the universal quantifier of none. So to negate this one, some of the vehicles in the parking lot are SUVs. To negate it would be none of the vehicles in the parking lot are SUVs. And there we go. For this statement, B, all bodybuilders drink diet soda, that has the universal quantifier of all. So the idea of if all actually do drink diet soda, to be able to show the negation if at least one does not. So I have all. To negate it, we'll say that some are not. So we can negate this as some bodybuilders do not drink diet soda. And that's the idea. And we're done.